I have a couple books that I've sort of always referenced as very meaningful to me. The first one is Malcolm Gladwell, The Outliers. I often use this book as a reference for employees or for peers as a way for them to sort of challenge their own curiosity as to why things are the way they are. When you look at how we built this business and you kind of get behind our mission, which is to challenge the status quo, I think that's what Malcolm Gladwell has done in this book. Is he sort of attacked some of those simplest things in the world and tried to make sense of why they are the way they are. And I think that for us is a big part of our platform of challenging status quo and trying to understand why things are the way they are, because that becomes a good platform for us to try to break them and rebuild them. Another book that I often reference is From Good to Great by Jim Collins. So many of the principles in that book have influenced how we built ArchPoint and guided some of the decisions we made. I always believe that if you surround yourself with the right people, then all things are possible. And I don't just mean the smartest people, I mean the right people. That's not to say that our people aren't crazy talented, but there's a ton of smart people out there. I think the secret sauce for us is that combination of the people that we have with these incredibly diverse backgrounds, experiences, motivations, and thinking styles. And that's why I say it's about getting the right people on the bus. Another book that I picked up recently that has really touched me is Give to Grow by Bunnell. Give to Grow is all about how to invest in relationships to grow your business. The book is as much a reinforcement of what we're doing than anything else, but I find the principles in the book to be so incredibly relevant to how we think about our own customer relationships. The last book that is incredibly meaningful to me is Collaborative Disruption by Tom Muccio. It's important to me on a variety of fronts. It's the story about how Tom and a group of pioneers created the first generation of the P&G Walmart team in the late 80s. It's an incredible story and a great lesson in perseverance and leadership. It's also incredibly important to me because I was a part of that story. And I'm not sure if I really understood the impact of that moment in my life until I was asked to contribute to the book. Upon reflection, I realized that so much of how we built our culture at ArchPoint was connected to my 2 years in that team working with Tom. The book reminds us of the great lessons in how partnerships between suppliers and retailers can work to create mutually beneficial results. Suppliers and retailers have to work more closely together to achieve mutually profitable results. I feel sometimes that it's gotten back to being more adversarial, and that's just not productive. It's a great read, and I highly recommend it to anyone that's interested in reinvesting back in customer-supplier relationships.